Craig, thanks for talking to us here on Blues TV. You're now in step 2, contact training, playing a few small-sided games. What's that been like?
Yeah, it's been strange, to be honest, but the more and more we're getting used to it now, the better it's getting. Obviously, doing individual sessions and then going into groups of 5s, and now back into like sort of 11v11 games. We're sort of starting to get that tempo of training back. The lads are starting to get that buzz back again, which is important for the games coming up.
Is there an element of rustiness about it, and can you go sort of full-blooded in the tackling at the moment or not?
Yeah, of course there's going to be a bit of a rustiness. They've been out of football for 2 or 3 months, so but this is what this training's all about. This is like a mini pre-season, if you like, getting that the first touch back, the tempo of the pass back, and just getting back to it, just getting back to that everyday life. So, but it's been a good tactic. It's been good.
And how have the players responded in general since lockdown? Because obviously we know they went away with their own individual programmes before being allowed to come back here. How have they adapted to that?
The lads have been brilliant. Obviously they would have had their own programmes when we was on lockdown. They've come back. All of them are in good shape. They've come back with a real good attitude, and showed how professional they are. And they just can't wait now to get the season back going.
Yeah, I was going to say, is everybody really geared up and ready for June the 20th?
Yeah, definitely. You can see that in the sessions. The more football sessions we're putting on, you can see the more exciting they're getting, and we're getting closer to the 20th.
How do you imagine the games actually panning out? Empty stadiums, no one around. It'll be very, very odd, I'd imagine.
It will be, especially at home. We sort of see our fans as the 12th man, and to play in a stadium where it's empty, that's when you need to see some leaders on the pitch. And we've certainly seen that over the last 2 or 3 weeks in the training. Players have come back and probably recognised that that's going to happen, and we need to pick each other up, whether it's staff, players, and I think we recognise that, and that's what will be happening.
Do you think the football may be a bit different tactically and tempo-wise as well?
No, I don't think so, because that's what we work on every single day. So I don't think the tempo of the game or tactically will be different, because that's what we work on every day. I think the only difference obviously will be the atmosphere, and when you're feeling a little bit tired, the fans can roar you on. So, and that's where we as leaders need to dig each other out.
Now, obviously, we know you've been doing a lot of coaching already this season, and on June the 30th, your contract as a player runs out, and it's, as we know, it's not being renewed. There'll be no more lacing of the boots up for you then. How's that going to feel?
Yeah, I'll be still lacing the boots to come out and coach. But listen, I've loved every single second of my career. I've said that before, and now I've found a new bug, and I've got the bug of coaching. And I love it, and it's nice to be able to give my experiences to the players in the squad now, and some of the younger players. But as I say, I've loved every second of it, and I can't wait for my new journey.
It will be an odd way to go in the middle of a pandemic after 17 years as a player. Surely it will be emotional for you in some way, shape or form, won't it, Craig?
Yeah, it will be, but it's how you accept it, and I've accepted it, and I think it's a bit different for me, because a lot of people, when they walk away from football, they have that 1 or 2 year break before they go into coaching. So I'm lucky enough to go straight into coaching at the team I love. So yeah, it depends. As I say, I've accepted it, and I accepted it last season, and that's what I wanted to do. I probably could carry on playing for another 2 years, but I don't want to. I think I'm going to get more experience out of coaching in the next 2 years than I did playing, and that excites me.
And what do you think personally you can bring as a coach?
I can bring a hunger. I can bring that youth into the coaching. I can relate to the players that are already on the pitch. So I think we've shown that, and hopefully the players enjoy it.
Greg, thanks very much for your time, and stay safe.
Cheers, Dad.